Hello, Norfolk enjoyers. I'm Steph.
And I'm Andrew.
And you are listening to Season 3, Episode 9 of the Norfolk and Good podcast. So we've talked about a lot of Norfolk things, haven't we, in the course of this podcast.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of Norfolk ground. We thought we would do something really Norfolky today, even more Norfolky, and talk about Norfolk icons and institutions.
Very good.
Sort of things that are synonymous with Norfolk. So a little bit like our very, 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 very first episode in season 1, where we did smells of Norfolk and talked about that. Smells you associate with Norfolk.
Yeah.
So this is really kind of things like icons, landmarks, institutions, people that make you think of Norfolk. So of course we thought we'd start from a good sort of point of reference and ask our Instagram community.
Definitely.
Because they are bona fide Norfolk enjoyers.
They are.
They follow us regularly and they engage a lot, which is fantastic. Big shout out to you, Instagram followers. You can find us on Instagram at Enjoying Norfolk. Now, shall I read a few of the suggestions they made? So these are things that if you were going to think of an icon, an image, a motif that said Norfolk, okay, then these would be it.
Right, okay. Let me hear them.
Okay, so Daydream Davina said Norwich Castle.
Of course.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good starting point, isn't it?
Strong contender. Strong contender, Norwich Castle, I think. Should we talk about each one as we mention them?
Yeah.
Are there any interesting... I think Norwich Castle's a really good one. I think it's a really interesting castle. And I always have, because it looks so kind of castle-y. And I think we've mentioned this before, but if you drew a castle, if you're a child, and you drew it with the kind of the battlements in that kind of square up and down shape. That's what a castle looks like. And yet it's in the middle of a city.
On a mound.
Yes, it's got a mound as well.
It's got to have a mound.
Yeah.
Got it with what used to be, I presume, I don't know, moat around it or something
Well, it's the keep. The keep, isn't it, that's remaining.
Yeah.
And then the mound for protection. And then I think extended, the actual castle extended beyond that in Norman times when it was built.
Yeah, right.
So it had like a sort of village in it within walls, didn't it? Really, sort of thing. When I remember going to the castle and seeing that image on a painting or something. So, and they're renovating it at the moment, aren't they?
There are lots of work going on there. Yeah,
yes,
lots of work.
Big work.
Yeah, I found a picture the other day which was taken in the keep, looking down on all the people in the keep and the well and.
A recent one, or a...
No, one a long while back.
Oh, okay.
And I wonder what it's going to look like once they've finished.
I saw a picture on the on Tinterweb on their social media. I think of the works that they're doing. I think because they're going to restore it because the castle's undergone loads of changes, hasn't it? It's been a prison and it was heavily modified in Victorian times. I think and it's been a museum for a long time. But they're going to restore the keep back to how it looked in medieval times.
Well. Excellent.
So sort of when it was born. So that'd be really exciting,
I look forward to going and see that. Actually.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a really great site, isn't it? And I don't know other castles around the country, I don't know, but right in the city centre, on a mound.
Yeah, probably one that makes it... Ones that come close, York, which is a very similar city to Norwich in many ways, they've got Clifford's Tower in the middle of the city centre, which is
on a mound.
But it's not a castle.
Yeah, no.
It's impressive, but it's by no means comparable in scale, I'm afraid, to Norwich Castle. I just like the way that occasionally you catch a glimpse of it, peeping through the alleyways and that sort of thing, behind Primark and also as you're sort of approaching up St Stephen's and that, not St Stephen's, the one beyond that, is it Rampant Horse Street or something like that?
Rampant Horse Street,
Then you can see it just there. It's just fabulous, really. It's such a wonderful thing.
Catch a glimpse of it all the time.
Yeah.
Just there.
Definitely a Norwich and a Norfolk icon, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, we've got a few castles, but I think Norwich Castle is one of the
it's
the
what you
most
think
iconic.
about. Yeah, what you think about. Yeah, definitely.
So another suggestion, which I think, again, and these are all really, really brilliant suggestions, and I would definitely concur with them all. Love from Penelope Rose on Instagram suggested Haysborough Lighthouse. She said her mother loved that lighthouse and it reminds her of her mother. It's really sweet, really nice. So Haysborough Lighthouse is iconic, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's fabulous. Yeah. It's great for the gram.
Yeah. That red and white stripe.
It is, and it's sort of surrounded by wonderful Norfolk countryside and coast.
Fields and everything. Yeah.
It's a bit... poor old Haysborough, though, is a little bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, suffers a bit by the coastal erosion. Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know how long we'll have that icon.
Yeah, the lighthouse is...
Is it fairly well back?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
We haven't been there for a while. We need to go and see it again, actually. We've done some cliff walks there, but we haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, we'll have to get over that way soon.
I think so, yeah.
We've got a few lighthouses, haven't we? We've got a few along the coast, but that is kind of iconic because of the red and white stripes, I think.
It's like, again, like the castle, it's like a classic lighthouse.
Yeah.
If you were going to draw a lighthouse, because many lighthouses have different stripe patterns and some are plain white, but if you were going to draw one that looked like, it looks like a stick of rock almost or something. It's that kind of, it sticks in your mind, doesn't it? Which is what iconic images are all about.
Definitely, yeah.
So if you had, if you were making a sort of a picture with all the iconic images of Norfolk, then I think, Norwich Castle definitely there. Haysborough Lighthouse deserves to be there.
Definitely, and it's the oldest working lighthouse in East Anglia.
Is it?
Haysborough, yeah.
Still working and everything?
Yeah, it's still working.
Do you remember when we went up Haysborough Lighthouse?
Well, yeah. I think we... Well, I didn't.
Oh, me and...
No.
Yeah,
I wasn't brave enough.
Our eldest son did. So Haysborough Lighthouse has open days. I don't know whether it does at the moment, but in the before COVID times, it had open days. So perhaps have a look online and see. But
you've got it. It's one of the things.
It's a good thing to do, isn't it? Yeah, it's terrifying. It's really high. If you don't like heights, probably don't do it. But it's the views are amazing, though. The views across the county are really really fantastic.
So that's very good.
I think that's definitely worthy of iconism.
Yeah.
And Emma75XX suggested Cromer Lighthouse. While we're on the subject of lighthouses, another lighthouse.
Yeah. I don't know how many working lighthouses there are along our coast, but Cromer's one. It obviously works. And
Stanton must have one, surely.
I don't know whether that's a working one.
It's working.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's working, but we saw one. Yes, which we saw at the weekend.
We did. In fact, we've seen Cromer Lighthouse, and also in the last month we've seen Cromer Lighthouse, and we did a walk up to Cromer Lighthouse.
We did, yeah.
Which you can find on our blog at enjoyingnorfolk.co.uk. And we also, this weekend just gone, we went to Galston, didn't we? Yeah. And we saw Galston Lighthouse.
I know, which is a very interesting. Yeah. It's just a brick. Just a brick. It's not painted.
No. Yeah, it's almost like a chimney.
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than a lighthouse. Like in my head, lighthouses are always white. At least the majority of the colour should be white.
Yeah.
So, and it's very inland as well. It's not sort of perched out anywhere or in the middle of nowhere or anything like that.
It's kind of just by the kind of, I don't know, port or harbour entrance there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I had a look about it, and we need to find out more about the Galston.
Yes, requires more investigation.
It does.
Would you like to hear some more suggestions?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so we had Haysborough Lighthouse and Cromer Lighthouse, Norwich Castle. Roofy567 suggested Sandringham.
Another good one.
It is. I think it's an important, representation of Norfolk, but I can't picture it necessarily in my head as an icon. Do you know what I mean? The shape and that sort of thing. I think it is. I mean, it's a landmark, I guess. It is important. Yeah. It's very...
Oh, yeah. As a residence of the Queen. And
her favourite, apparently, isn't it? Isn't it her favourite?
I would like to say, actually.
She's there right now.
Is she?
Yeah, because she couldn't get there at Christmas.
Hopefully she's going to listen to this one, then.
She flew in.
Did she?
Yeah. Does that mean helicopter or Norwich Airport?
I would think helicopter.
Okay, not Norwich International Airport.
Or North Reps.
I was going to say, not North Reps International Airport.
It probably could have been.
Probably helicopter.
Yeah,
I can't really imagine the Queen in a helicopter. Though. She's quite.
Didn't she dive out of a helicopter at the Olympics that time?
Well, yeah. Yeah, so she's obviously well versed on helicopters. Returning to Cromer, this might not shock you.
Yes.
Martin Amaro, perhaps I read that wrong, suggests Cromer Pier. And they were not the only ones. Highway Plums also mentioned Cromer Pier, a couple of other of our followers.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid Norfolk icon.
I think it is when you consider Norfolk.
Yeah.
And you're kind of looking down from above on Norfolk. Mm-hmm. Cromer Pier is out there stretching out, out into the sea, isn't it? Yeah. There are a couple of other piers, but Cromer Pier I take as the...
Is it the only existing pier left in North Norfolk, though, I think? So a traditional Victorian wooden pier.
Yeah.
It's been there for a long time. There's been the pier there, I believe, if memory serves me well, and if not, then feel free to correct us, listeners, since something like medieval times.
Has it?
I think so. There's been a pier, not that pier. Yeah. There's been a wooden structure considered to be a pier.
Probably, yeah.
And obviously this pier has had a couple of misfortunes in the past.
Yes, with the tidal surges and boats.
I think there's been a few kind of misadventures that have befallen it, but it's still standing in its current form. And I think that the Pavilion Theatre on the pier, for me, lends to the iconography of it.
Yeah,
because it's part of the shape. Because flat piers, I do like a pier. Yeah. We've been on a few, haven't we? Yeah, we've been to where have we been to piers? Saltburn. It's a nice pier. Yeah. Down south in Bognor Regis.
Oh yeah, we went on there.
Brighton Pier. Yeah. But I like a pier that's got stuff on it because I think it helps the eye to frame the sort of the situation.
Yeah, and that hasn't gone all out with stuff on it though, because you could go to Yarmouth, which is a couple of piers in Yarmouth.
Yes,
and on there is like.
Are there 2 piers in Yarmouth?
I think Wellington and Britannia, isn't it? I think so.
Right, okay, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we've been on one definitely, haven't we? With a theatre.
Yeah.
But the Pavilion Theatre's got a really nice shape to it as well, and it just, when I think of the pier, I think of that entrance and then the shops and, the restaurant and then the theatre and then the RNLI lifeboat station as well. It's all sort of part and parcel. It's not just the pier, but I think that's definitely, and
you can look down on it and the whole, kind of all leads out.
And along from the beach. We recently, when we did the lighthouse walk, we were right up on Cromer Beach, and you can look right down along. So if you're sort of looking from Overstrand down towards Cromer Town, and then you've got the church, which is quite iconic in Cromer, and it also has the tallest tower, I think, doesn't it? Tallest church tower, so that's quite iconic in itself. Yeah. And then you've got the protruding pier into the sea, and you can see it for quite a long way away, and it's just such a recognisable scene, isn't it? In fact, the whole of Cromer, the way it's formed on the edge of the sea, looks amazing, actually, doesn't it?
No, definitely. And it's a must visit.
Definitely. The pier or Cromer? Both.
The pier.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah. To go out onto the pier, either see a show there or do a bit of crabbing, anything like that.
And every time we go there, there's someone crabbing. It doesn't matter how cold it is. We went there twice in December. It was absolutely brass monkeys. And there was still a family out there crabbing. Yeah. Those hardy souls. Good God. Braver souls than I. But definitely Cromer Pier. So a couple of other people suggested the Sandringham estate, which we've talked about.
Yeah.
Blakeney Point.
Oh.
Lizzie Pumpkins suggested Blakeney Point. Yeah. Valid, I think.
Yeah, definitely valid, and particularly with the seal population.
I think so. I think that's part and parcel of that sort of landmark icon institutionness.
Yeah.
It's not just the land formation itself, and it's obviously an area of outstanding natural beauty and special scientific interest and all that fabulousness. Maintained, I think, by the wonderful National Trust.
It is.
But when I think of Blakeney Point, I think of the seals.
Yeah. The seals and obviously nesting birds and all that sort of thing that nest there as well. Yeah. All the wildlife that is associated with that bit of the coastline. Yeah. Definitely. And I think that sort of encompasses a bigger picture as well for Norfolk, for me, and that is our coastline.
Okay, yeah.
Which I consider really a Norfolk thing, is our stretch of coastline, which is kind of, it can be beaches, can be salt marshes.
That's something that you think is synonymous when you think of Norfolk. You think of the Norfolk coast.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I can understand that.
And going back to the seals, they've been doing well, haven't they?
They do well. We have a very impressive seal population here in Norfolk. So again, you could almost consider the seals as an icon of Norfolk. They could be rivaling the crab.
Yeah. Hey, steady on.
Well, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of seals, and you do find them dotted all around the coastline.
Yeah. You got down at Horsey.
Yes,
as well.
So East Norfolk.
Yeah, and I was reading that how much that has increased down at Horsey as well. They're seeing around about 2,500 pups a year now.
Crikey!
At Horsey, but one thing I was reading, which is recent news, is the tides are really high there now.
Okay.
So they're finding it difficult to count because they're coming up higher into the dunes.
Oh, and hiding.
Yeah.
Is that why they keep? Because I keep seeing posts on Facebook about pups that have gone off onto roads and things like that. Is that why that is?
Yeah, I think they're just coming further inland. But I can't remember the person who was talking about it. But they mentioned that they may move. The colony may move naturally, either north or south. where the tides aren't quite as high and there's more
or
beach.
down the coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up and down the Norfolk coast.
Yeah.
So and at Blakeney Point, the pups do well there as well.
Yes, it's been a long-standing colony there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But the grey seals.
Yeah.
The grey seals, yeah.
So,
Well, we've got them there. We've got them starting round at Horsey, which is very much sort of the east, almost on the edge of the Broads, isn't it? And then obviously Blakeney Point, which is a big old seal hub. Yeah. And then I've seen them at Brancaster, so over around as well. So the whole span of the coast, we've got seal enjoyment.
Yeah, seal enjoyment. Excellent.
So that's a few of the suggestions from our Instagram audience, and I think that they definitely make a lot of sense to me. What Norfolk icons or institutions? What have you got on your list, Andrew?
On my list of things that I consider, like the lighthouses, I also consider real Norfolkness, the windmills.
Okay, yeah.
That we see dotted about.
Again, they are all over. They are all over, because I'm thinking, there's ones over as far as like Burnham over East Stave, and then you've got them right over into Broadland and
the Broads and everything. And apparently, used to be well over 100.
Okay,
windmills in Norfolk.
How fabulous!
Back in the day, when they used when they were fully in use.
I wonder if I don't know whether you know the answer to this, but if not, we can find out. I wonder if we had the most of any county in England.
I would have thought
it's a lot of windmills, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of windmills. I think there's 70 still exist in some form today.
That's a lot of windmills.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can see only our drive out to Gorston, like the other day.
Yes, there's loads on that route, isn't there?
Along the Acle Strait and
absolutely.
Yeah. So and a few that spring to mind as real Norfolk for me. There are lots out there.
Yeah.
But the first is Cly Windmill.
Of course, I'd actually forgotten. I was thinking of some windmills. I'm trying to think of windmills in my head, but Cly is a stunner of a windmill, isn't she?
Stunner of a windmill.
Beautiful.
Obviously, a hotel.
Yes, yeah. We've talked about Cly Windmill in the past, I think, haven't we? Wonderful place to stay, and you can get married there.
Yes.
Yeah, fabulous. Yeah. I remember when we've spoken about it before, some of our listeners have said that they got married there, and so
nice.
What a fantastic location and lovely memories. It's been in a few television programmes as well, we've talked about. Yeah,
it's a beautiful windmill. I just love seeing the windmills.
Yeah.
Even if they're like fully formed or not. So. And the other one is the Burnham Ovary, which you mentioned.
Yes, yeah.
Which we spot, and I think that's National Trust.
I was going to say, which is the one that's not always open to the public? That one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's quite a fully formed windmill as well, isn't it? Sails and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can ascend that sometimes on open days, which we did once, didn't we?
Those two, I don't believe, are working ones.
No.
But Bircham.
Yes,
Bircham Windmill.
It's a working windmill. Yeah.
It's a working windmill.
Which we've got to visit again really soon, actually. We've been there for a while, haven't we?
It's a great place to visit. They've got can't you buy their flour that they mill there? The stuff they make with it. And you can bake bread there yourself.
Oh, wonderful.
And you can, I believe you can stay in the area of they've got some shepherd's huts there and some campsite and everything now.
And they had some little animals last time we went there as well.
Yeah, I think they've still got a smaller farm there now. But we look forward to going there again soon. And one last windmill, because there's 3 types of windmill.
Okay. Right.
3 types of actual windmill in Norfolk there was. There was the post mill.
Yeah.
The smock mill.
Smog.
The smock.
Smog, yeah.
Smock mill. And the tower mill. The tower mill is kind of like the one we see, it's brick cylindrical going up.
Okay, yeah.
With the mill top.
Yeah.
The smock mills actually didn't do flour.
Okay.
They're mainly on the Broads and they used for drainage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they drained the water.
And what do they look like?
I've seen the odd one. They're kind of like got I think 5 to 8 sides to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're not.
Okay, so maybe octagonal or.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sort of shape. But you'll mainly see them Broads area and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And over West Norfolk and West Norfolk Way. And the post mill, I don't think I've ever seen any of those where they exist.
What do they look like?
They're kind of like a square structure.
Do they all have sails, all of these windmills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To power whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
It was a square wooden structure and the whole thing turned.
Oh, I've heard of those.
I've seen one, but down in Suffolk.
I've heard of those. Yeah. It might have been in Cambridge. Is it Anglesey Abbey or somewhere like that? Somewhere we've been had a meal.
It was one of those.
The floor. I remember the floor turns. So it must be a postman. How interesting! Fabulous.
Yeah. So that's
very interesting. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Sorry.
No. I'm getting carried away now.
By the wind.
On mills. And the other kind of key one that I know that I do think of Norfolk is over at Horsey as well, and that's the wind pump at Horsey.
Yeah.
Which is another iconic structure when I'm driving along. That I spot as well.
Gosh, it's just it's incredible the diversity of icons that we could boast.
I know.
If you tried to design a logo for Norfolk, you'd be hard pressed to pick one. Because and I think that is, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that's one of the real beauties of this rich area is we've got everything really. We've got the wildlife, we've got the windmills, we've got the castles, we've got Sandringham.
It's going to be a packed in. It's all kind of logo of Norfolk.
It's all pillar and no filler, isn't it? Basically, you wouldn't be hard pushed for things to depict and talk about, as we've seen, because we've managed to build a whole podcast around the place.
And it just show you when you're out and about, just moving about the county.
Yeah, but the range as well, the range of industry and stuff that we have, from the coast with all of the connotations of coastal villages and fishing and seabirds and wildlife, inland to the Broads, and then and then the more rural areas where they're milling.
Yeah, definitely. And talking about the Broads again. That's another iconic.
A lot of people, I think, if you did a poll on that, so if you did like a family fortune style, we asked 100 people what they thought of when they heard the word Norfolk. I think a good deal of them would say the Norfolk Broads.
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Possibly because the word Norfolk's in the Norfolk Broads.
Yeah.
So and it's not in the Norfolk windmills, for example, or Norfolk seals, but
it's a big destination for people.
It is. Yeah. It's one that people really, really know, and they go there on holiday, and they have been for many, many generations. So I think the Norfolk Broads is definitely up there with Norfolk icons.
Just on a little strange topic.
Okay.
That I consider real Norfolk as well.
Yeah.
And that is flint.
Okay. Yeah.
So, from on the beaches. Mm-hmm. You find it on the beaches, and it's used in many a building, isn't it?
There are
from
many
new buildings.
Yeah.
So,
particularly up on the coast.
Yeah, definitely. And but it dates back over 4,000 years in Norfolk. The mining of flint.
Wow.
Over at Grimes Graves.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I think is English heritage. Mm-hmm. And yes, we must go and visit that again.
Yes, definitely.
So and apparently Brandon, which is on the Norfolk-Suffolk border, maybe more Suffolk, was the flint napping kind of capital.
Okay.
For nearly 200 years.
So have we got more flint, do you think, than other places?
Yeah.
You think, like in buildings and
I'm going to
go
kind of all out and say yes. All out and say yes. Apparently it's in the chalk.
Yes, I know something about this.
Ooh.
I do,
Tell me.
I work with a company called Needham Chalks, who are the largest supplier of quarried chalk in East Anglia. And one of the UK's largest producer of whole and napped flint.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Indeed, yes. I think their quarry is Casters and Edmonds, I think. And they told me about these things called paramudras.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Paramudras. Yeah. And they are these massive big boulders which sometimes have holes in them. And I guess that's where flint's napped from or something like that. But people use them ornamentally.
Okay.
You can buy them. They're quite expensive.
Are they like the ones you see on the beach and things like that?
Yeah, also known as pot stones.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, paramudra flints. They are mainly found, I think, in Norfolk.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's excellent. See, there you go. Flint. Brilliant. Is it a stone? I don't know. Flint stone. Don't know.
Flintstone.
Must be.
A type of rock, isn't it?
Yeah, type of rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's and originally they were used for things like in the Neolithic times, spears and things.
I love the way you whisper in the Neolithic times. The Neolithic times. Spears and axes, yes, where they nap the flint into, and sometimes you can actually find them, can't you, on the beach and in country, in fields.
Yeah. Think we found like an arrowhead or something.
You can tell, can't you, if it's been worked.
Yes.
A bit of flint that's been worked. It's an unusually geometric shape that doesn't look like nature made it.
Yeah.
And you do find them every now and then. And also, of course, somewhere else, we were talking about a place we've been recently. So we also went to Caister St Edmunds this weekend gone.
We did.
So the entire Roman fort there, largely built from the walls that remain are flint walls.
Oh, wow.
So big example of the use of flint locally and historically in Norfolk.
Yeah, that's it.
Just up the road.
Yeah. And another really good example of seeing the flints in kind of architecture is in the Guildhall in Norwich.
Itself a Norfolk icon.
It is.
Yes, of course. Yeah, is it entirely flint, the Guildhall?
I think so. Yeah, it might be
I'm trying to picture
bits
it in my
of
head.
stone in there as well. But they normally do it kind of like stone or brick, and then flint is like the decorative side of it. Yeah,
fantastic. Yeah. Flint is an interesting one. I wouldn't have necessarily thought of it, but you're right. It is literally embedded within Norfolk. No pun intended. Totally a pun intended.
Sometimes you're digging in the garden. You find it. Yeah,
really interesting one. I like that. Good Norfolk connection. Well done. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you.
What other things?
Well, kind of like on the industry side of things.
Yep, still on the industry side, yep.
Yeah, which we can't go without being mentioned. It is Coleman's mustard.
Mustard. Yes, it's synonymous with Norfolk, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. It is definitely, and it's been produced since the early 1800s. Which is very. And I did a little bit of checking.
Okay.
And actually, you'll be interested with this. It started out at a mill in Balborough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a water mill in Balborough.
Huh.
In the early 1800s, started there. Yes, they moved fairly quickly from Balborough to the mill at Stoke Holy Cross, which is still there.
Yeah.
And then they moved to their kind of final destination, which was around sort of the area near Trouse. Yeah, near Carrow Bridge, that bit there.
Okay, yeah. Interesting.
Coleman mustard, eh?
It was quite well. That Coleman mustard was probably one of the sort of face of Norfolk to the world, almost, wasn't it? That kind of, they had that bull emblem, and obviously mustard was sent literally far and wide, and still today synonymous with Norfolk and Norwich.
Yeah, definitely. And the mustard seeds are grown in Norfolk.
Still being grown? Yes, they are. Yeah, they absolutely.
Yep. So that's the Coleman mustard. I'd like to bring it back all the way back into Norwich, which I see as two areas of Norwich that are kind of like synonymous with Norfolk, and that is the fact that we've got two cathedrals.
Yes, Norwich
fabulous cathedrals.
Yeah, I mean, like the castle, Norwich Cathedral is very iconic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it the second tallest spire in England, other than
Salisbury
Cathedral, which, as we know from recent news headlines, has a lovely spire.
Yes,
allegedly,
and it's also got the second largest closters.
Okay.
In England as well.
Yeah, it's a fabulous cathedral.
And one interesting fact I didn't know, it's got the largest cathedral close in Europe with the most people in there.
Actually, I think I did know that. But yes, that's interesting. It's a lovely close as well. Lovely for a walk.
Yeah.
Beautiful, can't beat a visit to Norwich Cathedral. And obviously, we went there really quite recently to see Dippy.
We did.
So that was nice. Always nice to reconnect with these spaces. And
so that's the Anglican cathedral.
Yeah, but it's nearly 1,000 years old, isn't it? It's like 900 and something years old.
Oh yeah,
normal, isn't it?
I think it was finished in 1145.
Amazing. Very soon after the castle, and that was very soon after the Norman invasion.
Yeah.
So, bit of age to that.
Bit of history there.
Yeah. And tell us about the other cathedral.
Well, we also have a Roman Catholic cathedral.
We do, which was equally fabulous.
Yeah, I love looking at both of them. Totally different in their architecture as well. The Roman Catholic cathedral is more Gothic.
Yes, it's built in the Gothic Victorious. Is it the Gothic style? But it's not as old as it looks. Which is
1910.
Yes, yeah.
Which is,
It's Edwardian, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, and it was
post-Victorian.
It was built by George Gilbert Scott.
Yes,
in that Gothic.
Yes,
Gothic
yeah.
And I love all aspects of that.
It's got a fascinating history, actually.
Yeah, and you've done many a tour in that cathedral.
We've been up that tower as well.
Yes.
In fact, we walked across the roof. In fact, we went on the roof outside.
What?
Yeah.
When you're allowed? That's unbelievable. What?
With
the
the
long
Heritage
roof?
Open Days. Yeah, the Heritage Open Days. So you can go up the tower, you walk on the inside along the, I mean, for want of a better description, the attic almost. So there's sort of struts and floorboards, and you walk all the way along it. Then you have to go around this absolutely terrifying small balcony ledge walkway. Honestly, it really is very narrow, and looking all the way down, it's an amazing view of what I suppose is the nave or whatever. And then you go up some more ladders onto the actual roof.
Lovely,
which is amazing views. And I think they still offer charters. If you look around the time when it's the Heritage Open Days, the Norfolk Hods, which I think is usually September, isn't it?
It is,
Then these tower tours are great. We've done St Peter Mancroft. We've done which we haven't even mentioned that yet. Good. Mancroft. I digress. Yeah, we've done and we've done Haysborough Lighthouse, and we've done the Roman Catholic Cathedral, St John the Baptist Cathedral, and there are others, aren't there? You can go up Cromer Church Tower, which is on my list. Yeah, if you like doing high crazy things, there's a lot of them in Norfolk.
But it is good, and up the top of that, because I've been up the tower there as well.
You have, yeah.
And apparently on the roof, and I did see it, but I didn't manage to get a picture, is signed in the lead with somebody who used to be up there during the war, on lookout, basically. And they signed their initials in the roof. So, and it's also got a camera from Anglia TV, hasn't it, as well?
Has it, up there?
Yeah, up there that you show the backdrop as well.
Oh, okay.
Shows out across the city.
Oh, okay. It's fabulous views of Norwich up there. It's a beautiful cathedral, actually. They're both beautiful. Like you say, they're both different, but stunning buildings architecturally. And what is really sort of contrasting is one is comparatively modern, really.
Yeah, definitely.
And one is sort of ancient in many ways, and they're both fabulous. Yeah. But they both have an amazing history. Even though the Roman Catholic Cathedral is relatively new, the story of its construction and everything else. I think it was built as a testament to love originally, or something like that. A bit like the old Taj Mahal. I believe it was commissioned for a chap. And I can't remember any of the details, so I do apologise, listeners, for the vagueness of this. But it was built as a testament to love. Unfortunately, I think something happened, and the woman who it was built in memory, it came in memory of, because she died before it was finished, or the guy that commissioned it did, one of the two. Anyway, and it was a jail for a little while as well. As so many places in Norwich seem to be.
It's actually built on top of Norwich Jail. I think so.
Okay.
I think it was built on top of Norwich Jail. Yeah. That's a whole new podcast there, isn't it?
I know, yeah. Hey? So it's got a really interesting, and the guy that built it, did you say it was Scott?
Yes, so George Gilbert Scott.
It's either he or his brother were responsible for, is it St Pancras Station or something like that as well? They're an architectural family.
Yeah,
so
they are, aren't they?
They've got real kind of kudos there. And he built it. But yeah, amazing. Have a look around. If you've never been, do have a look.
It's a must.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What other things do you think of when you think of Norfolk, Andrew?
But the other thing I think of, and I love going to this area of Norwich, is Elm Hill.
Ah, yes, pretty Elm Hill. Yeah, Elm Hill's lovely, isn't it? We're very lucky to have Elm Hill. Yeah.
Cobbled streets.
Yes.
And the Tudor buildings.
Yeah.
I can't think of anywhere else, really.
Not on such a scale, I don't think. I mean, things like, again, going back to York, you've got the Shambles, but that really is just one very small street, whereas Elm Hill's quite a long, winding street, and pretty much everything in it is unspoiled, original, and fabulous. Yeah. So it's a really lovely part, and it's flanked on all sides as well. Princes Street's quite beautiful as well, and then you've got things like the St Andrew's Hall on the other side and everything. So
all leading down to Tombland, which is fabulous,
and of course more medieval buildings there than in the whole of the City of London, or square mile of the city, or wherever it is, the original city of London.
Yeah, definitely. It's a must visit, and there's some beautiful shops and things down there
as
well.
There's some very interesting places to visit down there.
Yeah.
And interesting shops. Yeah, it's a very cool little place. Definitely worth a look. Yeah. And also, if you have got Netflix, have a look at the film Jingle Jangle, if it's still available. It's a Christmassy film, but it is really, really good. Family film. and it was filmed on location in Elm Hill.
Yeah,
right here in Norwich in Norfolk.
Yeah, definitely. And do you know why it's called Elm Hill?
No, why?
Because of the elm tree that's planted in the square there.
Is that the one with the bench around it, what used to be the stamp corner?
Yes.
I don't know whether I knew that. Yeah. Huh, okay.
And there's always been a elm tree there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lovely place.
Yeah, very, very lovely. Yeah, so that is Elm Hill. Go and visit.
So we've covered quite a lot of ground there. If you had to pick one, that's quite a lot to choose from, isn't it? And we haven't even, we've just scratched the surface. In discussing this, there's so many other...
there must be, people must have loads of other...
Just Sheringham with the lifeboat station.
Yeah.
And Cromer with their lifeboat connections with Henry Blogg.
All of it, yeah.
Yarmouth with the Hippodrome.
Just scratch the surface.
The Winter Gardens.
Yeah, all these fabulous...
Over to Hunstanton. I'll just keep listing at you all day long.
I just get other people to send... Yeah, it's really interesting to know other people's opinions.
Yes, we would love to hear. If you had to suggest one thing that depicted Norfolk, what would it be? Would it be a place? Would it be a landmark? Would it be a vibe? Send it in via the usual methods. Either communicate through our social media posts or via the website enjoyingnorfolk.co.uk.
Just a couple of other bits that I do consider
that remind you of Norfolk.
Yeah, kind of if I was looking from Norfolk from above and when I'm driving around Norfolk at certain times of the year, obviously, is when the fields, the colour of the fields, particularly the golden colour of the rapeseed fields. I consider that like a true
very
Norfolk.
Yeah.
True Norfolk. And one thing I consider to probably be the best in the country is our fields of lavender that grow over at Norfolk Lavender as well.
Yes, they are beautiful.
Yes,
stunning.
I may be biased, but
you're allowed to be.
Yes, that is again great as well. We've been over there a few times, haven't we? It's beautiful.
Yeah, earlier on, just let me tell you, listeners. So I said to Andrew, I think our lavender fields are the best in England. And I said, is that a fact or are they? And he said, well, no, but I'm Norfolk and I'm going to say it. I'm Norfolk.
And they are.
And they are. They are very, very beautiful. Yes, the fields. Yeah, obviously being a big agricultural county.
Yeah.
Like you say, from above. Not that I get to fly very often, but the patchwork fields. But you do get to see them a little bit from some of the high things we've discussed.
Yeah,
so if you do decide to do
definitely
some tower tours or lighthouse tours, then you get to see that view. And you're right, I mean, that's one of the things that we're blessed with in this county is lots of big, wide open, beautiful space.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a big list. If you had to pick something, Andrew, so you can pick one thing.
Yes.
Okay, you're not allowed to digress. So if I said to you, what reminds you of Norfolk? Or what do you think of when you think of Norfolk? What would you say?
Well, now this is quite a key one for me, particularly if I've been out of Norfolk for a bit.
Yeah.
And that is coming back into Norfolk. Once you cross that border, with the sign, it's welcome to Norfolk. Is I feel just a slower pace of life enveloping me. And I see it, and maybe I'm driving, and I just see it with the roads, because we've got no motorways.
No.
In Norfolk.
No, we don't have, no.
and a lot of the roads, when you probably consider it, are narrow roads,
very windy,
yeah, very windy with hedges up the side.
You get behind a tractor, you're going nowhere fast.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, and I love being stuck behind a tractor. Actually,
do you? I'm quite sure. I don't know whether I've seen that in evidence.
I do. Yeah, I do. I love being.
God. And you love being stuck behind a tractor.
I do. I love being stuck behind a tractor.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything.
Yeah, you also a bit of a fan of tractors as well.
Yeah. Combines. Any kind of farm machinery.
That's the kid in you, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, I like to. That's why I like the Norfolk Show so much.
Well, I know, totally. Yeah.
Climbing on all those farm machinery.
You're just a frustrated farmer, really.
Probably.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Go on, yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of that. There's all these buildings and places and things, but for me, Norfolk as a whole feels like a slower pace of life.
Just the vibe, the Norfolk way.
Yeah, yeah.
Norfolkness.
And you have to leave to get somewhere. Does seem to take a lot longer
You have to make
than in other parts of the country.
Yeah, the only places I've experienced, I mean, it could be to do with to do with our cut-offness, I suppose. The only other places I've experienced that a little bit are Kent, deep in the wilds of Kent, where it literally feels like you've gone back to, I don't know, the 1500s or some of their roads, and right down in the southwest as well.
Yeah.
Where suddenly you hit a certain point and then time stops.
Yeah.
And it takes hours to get anywhere. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
That's why I like going there. Because it's kind of similar to here.
Yes, yeah.
That sort of thing. It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think there is, we've been saying on our website and on our social media posts, there's something about Norfolk, and I think that is definitely part of its essence. What you've just described there is it's hard to put your finger on it. Yeah. And it's not like we're slow backwards at all.
Oh, no,
because we're a really progressive county as well. It punches well above its weight in terms of things like culture and being welcoming and being liberal and all these kind of things. But, we aren't fast movers physically. No, which is good, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. The Southern Bypass is about as fast as I want to be going. In Norfolk.
That's as fast as you're going to be going, to be honest. That and the dual day 11 they're all you've got, I'm afraid. Good. Well,
that's my kind of feel of Norfolk, and I just love it. Yeah, when I've been away for a bit and you come back to Norfolk.
Fabulous.
Now, how about yourself?
It's very difficult. I think it is really hard to pick one particular icon that defines Norfolk. But I agree with you. I know exactly what you mean. I think when I come back into Norfolk and it's that the county boundary and you see that sign, that says Nelson's County, and it's like, sigh of relief. It's lovely to go. I love travelling. It's lovely to visit other places. But you come back in and it's like you kind of enter a dome of protection.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Is it just us, or do you think?
I don't know. Is it just us, listeners? If you feel this way as well, do let us know, please. We'd love to hear from you. We come back in and you see the Nelson's County sign, and it's like, I'm safe. The outside world remains that side of the county boundary, and you come back in, and as I say, it's you also see now that we come back into Norwich. It's UNESCO City of Literature. It's like it's not backwards, but it is. There is definitely this unique pace of life and attitude towards life, which is slightly wonderful. I don't know where it comes from. It's interesting. Perhaps we need to delve more, but that for me, I think, and I honestly don't think I could pick one other icon that is synonymous with Norfolk. We have such a rich history that you could choose from, so many landmarks and institutions, so many foodie icons. We mentioned the Cromer Crab and that kind of thing.
We haven't even discussed
so many wildlife icons. All of the different types of birds that are found here and the seals. So I think the whole vibe would be something. If you could distill that, then that's got to be Norfolk. But while we're on the subject, we also when we asked our folks on the gram. Old boy from Norfolk who actually makes it his so I've been chatting with him on Instagram in the past. He's made it his vocation to visit all the churches.
Oh yes.
So he has been to every church in Norfolk.
That's amazing.
I know, how fabulous as well. Great thing to do. So he suggested Stephen Fry. Which I think we asked what's your favourite Norfolk icon, landmark or institution. I think it's a good way to finish up, and we haven't even really touched on kind of historical figures, but but again, Stephen Fry is a very good representation of Norfolk, I suppose, isn't he?
Yeah.
One to be proud of.
Yeah, and remember when you're going out and about, remember Norfolk time. It's a slower pace of life out here. So make time.
And thankfully so. We're grateful for that. So we will be back in a couple of weeks with a new episode. Meanwhile, stay well. And we look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.